All right, ladies, let's get this party started. So first of all, welcome, and congrats. This was an invite only, if you obviously saw the memo. And it was, okay, we are doing this. We are hosting this. This is going to be amazing, but I need your participation to make it great. So thank you all for showing up today. This shows me truly that you are wanting to move your business forward, that you are wanting to help people, which we know that this business is all truly about. But the most important thing is now you're going to be surrounded with the best of the best. And anyways, but that is what this is all about. All of you, I guess I should just go ahead and say this now. All of you are amazing rock stars. Each of you do the correct activities. Each of you truly want to help people. 19 out of 23. Yes, I limited it to 20 and then I had more chime in, so I had to let you in. But 19 out of 23 of you have been elite, are elite. Literally, this is the best of the best. And if not elite, they were working towards the correct activities to become an elite coach. So this is a huge deal. Like, you literally are all in the same boat of who you're helping, the progression in your business. And so I just want to say thank you, but I want you to also know that you are surrounded by the very best. Okay. So no pun intended there. This is going to be great. So with that being said, I do have to ask a question, so I'll actually ask that one. You guys are unmute yourself, but I do want to set the expectation that this is a group that's going to go until Summit, and then from there we will course correct and see if it's still chiming and working for all. Typically, we come out of Summit with that big hangover of, oh my gosh, I'm going to accomplish the world now. Well, I want to tell you right now, let's do it now, obviously, because at the rank that you ladies are at, we know that Summit is truly for our coaches, the individual, because it is such a big deal with so much training. And so literally, we will decide what happens after Summit. But I just want to make sure that these are new, that they're fresh, that they're a lot of fun, that we're progressing forward, that we're doing the right things to make these productive. I don't want to waste your time, and I know you don't want to waste mine. Okay, so this also is only a group of positivity, best practices. This is not your opportunity to gripe. Yes, I'm going to kind of make you laugh on this, but if you have that, you probably want to take it to the wall. Okay, I'm just joking. This is being recorded. Jeff Hill would probably slap me for saying that. But this is not a place to gripe, okay? We all know what we're talking about. Yes, preach, okay. And honestly, from there, I think that's pretty much the expectations. But like I said, each of you are wanting to move forward with this. You're wanting to help people. You're wanting to show them that this is possible, that literally when we start helping people, that we are, focusing on them to truly better them. If it's on the financial side, if it's on the nutrition fitness side, which we know is the best way to bring them in. So, but I do respect each of you on how you grow your businesses. I know that they're all a little bit different, but in the end, you truly just want to help people. So with that being said, that was my little plug. But I want to ask you, what are you wanting to get out of these calls? Like, literally lay it out there, because I want to make sure that it is very clear from every single one of you what it is that your intention of being here is. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go work from my left and then all the way down through all y'all's. So we'll start with Miss Tulin, if you don't mind. If you'll unmute yourself, please do.
Hi guys, I'm Tulin. So what I would expect in this call, I love the fact that it's people in the same mindset. That's really huge for me, and that it's, super, super positive. So like best practices. This is my amazing success partner right here. Yes, I know. Miss Mary Schrank. And so we really push each other in our businesses, share our best practices, things like that. And I think it'd be great to be able to have that with all of you guys as well. So I'm pushing really hard. I want to be with other people who are pushing really, really hard, always leading with the heart. So I'm not exactly sure all the expectations I want out of this, but I know that that's kind of where I'm coming from, and I'm hoping it sounds like that this is exactly what the script's about, so that makes me really happy.
Good, thank you. I should have asked you to state what state you're in. How about let's say that too, if you don't mind.
In freezing California, Southern California. It's cold.
Poor thing, us in the winter states, actually, but okay. Thank you, Tulin. I appreciate it. Let's go over to Julianne.
Hey everyone, I am in California. It is really cold here. I'm in NorCal, so San Jose, California, and it's freezing. I want to get best practices, of course, but I think just duplication of seeing my leaders grow. I have a huge goal to have coaches that go elite and premier, and not just myself. I hit elite last year, but I want to see that happen in my downline and see a lot of duplication happen. So I think that's really what I want to get from this.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Deidre, hey girl, go ahead.
Hi, I'm from Texas, and it's freaking hot here right now. So I'm actually like a thin shirt and hot and humid and gross. But I also am hoping for duplication. I've hit elite twice, and I had a lot of coaches push last year, and we missed it with all of them. We didn't hit goals that we wanted. And so I just kind of felt like I just sucked as a leader and just how to get them past that. So best practices are always great, but just that moving forward of duplication process. So for sure.
Love it. And we don't feel bad for you for being in the hot, humid. I'm just going to say that. Okay. Shayna, what about you, girl?
Hi, I'm Shayna. I'm in Gilbert, Arizona, and it's also hot here. I'm pretty sure we have like one cold day the entire year. I think I kind of feel the same way that Deidre did, in that last year I had some coaches that were pushing for big things and they didn't hit it. And I feel like I need to figure out what I need to do to step up as a leader for my team. So I think I'd like to get that out of this group and kind of just get some fresh ideas that I can bring back to my team and to my business to kind of reinvigorate things. And then Andy, who's on this call too, she's my success partner, and we run our team calls together. And I know one big thing that we've been trying to do is once a month have somebody else from outside of our team hop on our team calls. So I'd love to get to know more of you guys and hopefully like swap team calls and things like that, because I think just hearing it from different people is really helpful for my team. So that's me.
Amen. Thank you, sweetie. Andy, what about you, girl?
Hey guys, I'm Andy. I am in San Diego, California. I am first-time elite this year, and I'm just looking for fresh ideas from from amazing coaches like yourselves. To be honest, my whole family's been sick, so I haven't had a lot of time to think about this till right now, but that's what I'm hoping for, just to get to know you girls and some fresh ideas to take back to my team and kind of see how you guys do things, because I know that you all are super smart and you probably have a lot to offer. So
Thank you so much. Ashleen, what about you, girl?
Hey, I'm Ashleen. I'm from Northern Ireland, but I live in Southern California. And it's weird that the other ones are saying it's cold because where I am, it's hot. So I don't know what heck you guys are at. You must be on the coast or something. I'm in the desert. So I'm kind of the opposite. Last year, my business kind of went the opposite way, and I've had to do a major rebuild. So I'm in the rebuild stage right now. It's actually kind of fun. At first, I had to just accept defeat and like, okay, I can't keep dragging everyone. So I'm in that stage now of just looking for new people, getting ready to run with the newbies. And I think the lesson I learned from that is that's the stage we should just really remain in anyway, of constantly bringing in those new people and running with it. So yeah, Tulin, you and I are like, we talked about this before, we're like in the same place, just crash and have to rebuild. So that's kind of where I'm at the minute. And I'm just wanting out of this group, I guess, best practices, but just having like that group of support with people who get it, that there are tough times, there are great times, and just sharing it all with each other and learning so much from each other.
You rock. Thank you so much. Lauren, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Lauren, and I love how so many of you are from California too. I'm from San Jose and living in Davis right now with my new fiance, and I would love to talk about duplication and top 20% practices, like leadership, what's working with your leaders, and just hearing what's working in general. I think that's what really helps me every single week talking about leadership.
Perfect. Thank you, girl. Courtney, how about you, girl?
Hi, sorry I'm like losing my voice today. I don't know what's going on. I'm in Scottsdale, Arizona, and it's gorgeous 74 here today, so we'll take it. I'm really excited to be surrounded by and in this group to be with people that are kind of at the similar level and experiencing the same struggles. I think, for me, like getting to that 5-star rank was kind of a big thing, and then last year kind of sat there and still sitting there for a little while. It's about to change, I think. But just to be surrounded and have that, again, learn the best practices, but really kind of all push through that point together. So,
thank you so much. Christy, what about you?
Hey guys, I too am in here I'm a 2-time elite coach, but I feel like my second year, I kind of lost my focus simply because of looking at what all the other leaders were doing. I think for me personally, being thrown into leadership and then having all these people throwing all these new ideas and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm doing it wrong. So I came back in November, barely hit elite, but just by putting my blinders on and doing what works for me. But the problem is I tend to attract a lot of young moms because that's what really speaks to me. I keep thinking about if I had this when my kids were young. I was bored. I ate out of bored. Like I remember where I was. I am now 44 and have raised 5 kids. So my problem is I want to be around more people that have that, so I can bring ideas that they can so much duplicate, because it's kind of hard for them to compare their chapter 1 with my chapter 60. Because like I'm an author. I've already done so much in life already. So I'm looking for that. I'm looking like you guys to help my people become leaders. I'm looking to develop elite coaches. That's what I'm looking for. And I'm in San Diego and it's cold. Hence the hat.
I love it. Thank you, Christy. Appreciate it. Okay. What about you, Whitney?
Hi, I'm Whitney. I'm in California. I'm in Temecula. It is chilly. It's beautiful, but it's cold. I'm 2-time elite, and this last year was elite by the skin of our teeth. Lake Elsinore. Holla. We need to get together. You're just close. And I feel like duplication is something I'm really looking forward to learning about, because I have so many girls that have this crazy fire in their belly, but things are just not happening. And I, of course, blame myself, and I'm always wondering what I can do to help them. Because I want them to come with me. I want them to be able to do all the things I've been able to do. So I have a bunch of girls that have to leave their jobs soon, and I'm like freaking out about it. Because they want to be full-time coaches like me, and they want to do how I did, and I love my job, and I'm like, shit. So I'm totally looking for support and help on that, and just new ideas and fresh things and getting to know everybody.
Thank you so much. What about you, Diana?
I am like, I think it was Ashleen. It was like a good year last year that, I had so much momentum and I went 5-star and then it just crashed. So I am in the process of rebuilding, and I think like everyone else, just learning new things, what everyone else is doing and what's working for them, and like best practices, and how to keep the momentum going, keep growing.
Perfect. And are you in Seattle? Are you in Washington?
Oh, yeah, it's really cold, so.
Okay, but you're in Washington. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. What about you, the tribe, Miss Breezy Bitter?
Hey guys, so I'm in Idaho, and I really want to come to California now that you guys are saying that, and Arizona, because it's really, really cold here. So for me, I'm a 2-time elite coach. I missed elite last year. It would have been my 3rd time. I'm in the rebuilding phase major. And I guess for me, when I was building my business, it was like hobby. I mean, I worked my butt off, but it was still just kind of hobby. And now my husband's home, and this is our income. And so now it's like, oh, hey, like CEO time. And I feel like that's kind of where I've let my team down, is I haven't always like put, like my full entire focus on this, as far as, like this is what I do. Like I'm a coach, like I'm the CEO of my business. So for me, I think it's those leadership skills that I'm really looking for, and just seeing, how you guys are stepping up as leaders, because that's definitely like, if I had to pick a word of the year for as far as my business goes, it's leadership, what I need to work on. So, yeah, and definitely duplication, because I've got a lot of runners. Star Diamond coaches that are pushing for elite, and I've got to show up for them and, show them the way. So.
Okay. Thank you. Genevieve.
Hi guys, I'm Genevieve. I'm from Portland, Oregon, and it did snow this morning, so it's been pretty cold. But I am a 1st-time elite coach, so I hit elite for the first time last year. And after I hit it, I just kind of feel like I was like exhausted, for lack of a better word. So I feel like I'm definitely in the rebuilding stage as well. And when I look back at last year, I really feel like the whole quote, like treating your business like a business, I feel like I did that in terms of action. So I'm very like action, 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 but I'm not very like planning, organizing. So this year I'm really just looking to get those systems down and emphasis on duplication and just learning from other leaders and really holding myself to a higher standard as well. So that's what I look to get out of these calls.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Allie, what about you?
Hi guys, I'm Allie. I am in Washington State in Puyallup. And right now, my word of the year is commitment and making sure I'm showing up, because if I'm going to expect my leaders to do that, I need to do it too. And in every aspect with my own vital behaviors, everything. But I'm really excited for this group to kind of hear the same things, but in new ways. You know, teaching an old dog new tricks, I guess you could say, but the same type of behaviors and how everybody else gets it done in a day.
Perfect. Thank you so much. What about you, Jeff?
Hi guys, I'm Jackie. I am in Jerusalem, Israel right now. So it's nighttime here, but it's really warm here too, which is nice. So I am really excited to be in this group. I feel like this is totally what I needed at this point in my business. I was an elite coach in 2015. And then, sorry, my daughter's asleep, so I'm trying not to be too loud. And then last year, I feel like, I don't know if I just lost like the passion or what happened. I developed 4 new diamonds, but I had all the points, but I didn't hit elite. And so that was kind of defeating. And so this year, kind of like my theme and what I'm really trying to get back to is just the basics and just really like teaching myself and my coaches to re-find our joy in this business, because I think I have 9 lifetime diamonds and I'm down to 2 that are actually diamond right now. And then long story short, one of them just told me she's quitting. So I am like totally in the rebuilding phase right now, and it's been frustrating and humbling at the same time. So I appreciate that other people have said the same thing as well, that you're kind of rebuilding. And so for me, I feel like out of this group, I'm looking for definitely duplication, just more, not necessarily duplication on diamonds, because I've realized that is so fleeting, but I want to develop more team leaders. And I currently only have 1 team leader. And so I think that's kind of what I'm looking for, is how are you guys developing people into strong start leaders? And then just, you know, being a part of the group and, you know, best practices and everything like that too is really helpful.
Thank you, Jackie. I have to ask you though, what time is it there?
It's 8:50 p.m.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm glad it's a decent time, but thank you for committing to this. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, it's actually a good time for me because kids are in bed.
Good. Okay, let's pop over to Jess Dukes. Thank you, Jackie.
Hi guys, my name is Jess and I am from Bothell, Washington. I am kind of in the same phase as a lot of you guys, kind of rebuilding from last year. I've been sitting at 5-star for about a year, which kind of sucks, and I'm ready to build and move forward in my business, and that means a lot of rebuilding. I've lost a lot of diamonds over the last year, and some that will probably never pop back up who have decided they want to be more discount. So I got a lot of work ahead of me, so I'm excited to be here, excited to continue building and pushing really hard. My biggest struggle and something that I'm hoping to get out of this group is, like many of you, the duplication, figuring out what I'm doing and being able to share it with my coaches. I feel like I can do things well, but man, there's a misconnection when it comes to helping my team do what I do. And I've got some really amazing coaches that I feel like are just misfiring, and they're like this close to being on fire, but I just need to help them a little bit more. And I guess figuring out how to continue to duplicate what I'm doing and teach them how to duplicate with their coaches as well.
Love it. Thank you so much. Let's go over to Megan, aka Erin Boyer. This is kind of funny. Let me unmute you. Who's Megan?
Megan is my coach.
Okay.
Sorry,
I'm
I
like,
know. I realized that when I logged in, I was like, crap, it's not me. So
No.
I'm Erin, not Megan. I live in Utah and it's freezing here. We got snow and it's windy, so it's awful. But when Brittany asked me if I wanted to be a part of this group, I was like, I don't think I even qualify for this group because I am like very many of you, and I lost a lot of my diamonds last year, and a lot of them are hobby coaches now, and so I need to rebuild. So when some of you said that you needed to rebuild, I'm like, oh, great, we're going to be on the same page and we can push hard together. So thank you for sharing that. I'm super excited. And duplication, I do have a few that I feel like could be Rockstar coaches. It's just a matter of simplifying things and making it duplicatable so that they can do it in their busy lives as well. So that's me.
Thank you, Erin. Appreciate it. Okay, let's pop down to Melissa.
So I definitely think that the universe always delivers, and this group is such a blessing. As I'm sitting here, I'm just right on target with what everybody else is saying, and I feel like duplication is something that really got us to the elite two times, and this year we started off rough. And I'm not used to that. So it's really rebuilding and working with the willing. And I'm really looking forward to working with other people on the same mission, and just having fun, getting back to the basics and enjoying, why we started this business. And I just feel immensely blessed because I wouldn't have this wild toddler crawling on me without this business. So thanks, Britt, for putting this together.
You are so welcome. Thank you. Okay, Diana's gone. What about you, Vicky? I'm going to unmute you. You're unmuted.
Hi. Okay, so can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm from Seattle, Washington, and like all the other Pacific Northwesters, it's cold AF here. And can I come down to California? Even if it's chilly there, I'm down. I am actually kind of opposite of a lot of you. I've failed to hit elite 3 years in a row, and I come to terms with when I push for elite, me and my coaches become extremely exhausted, and I lose a lot of momentum within my own business, and they do as well because like attracts like. So we're actually switching things up this year, and although yes, elite is in the background, and which is what we want to achieve, we are not pushing. We are pushing for building for income and staying in phase one and staying focused and not looking at the shining things to get distracted by. And so I love the fact that this is like a positive energy only group, because I think all of us, when we're in our down phases in our business, we need extra positivity instead of negative backlash and stuff. So I love that in this group, and I would love to find out more best practices with duplication and, just the law of familiarity from myself to my coaches. They hear the same thing all the time from me, but like having guest speakers on my team call basically saying the same stuff, saying the same stuff, but hearing it from someone else, it like pops light bulbs in their head. So I would love to get help with that from you guys as well. So that's me.
Perfect. Thank you. Thanks for your honesty. And I have a lot of coaches. I mean, Julianne and I had this conversation last year. It's like if you're pushing for that and it's very numbers driven, it's easy to lose the fun and the excitement of it. And when you turn it to helping people and the income and really staying in phase one, it all comes together. So thank you, Vic, for being honest about that. I appreciate you. And I'll mute you now. So you're good. All right. 801. Is that Angie? Who's 801?
That is me, Melissa Brewer.
Oh, Melissa. Hey, girl. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I have loved hearing all of the things that everyone is in here for. I feel like I can't really add much to it because it's like listening to myself. My business last year really took off, and it was exciting, and we hit elite for the first time. I've been a coach for 3 years. And I feel like even though my momentum is still building, my coaches are not. And so my goal really with this group is to my goal is to really help my coaches to feel the passion and the joy in the business and kind of get back to where they were last year, and then also develop new leaders. So it's nice to hear so many people are on the same page and wanting the same things. I think that's all what we want, and just collaborating and working with a bunch of Rockstar coaches, I think, is the best way to do that. So
perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, so fun little activity there. So clearly you're really all very similar, and that's exactly what I wanted for you ladies to hear, is just to see, here are the similarities, but then also the differences and really what you're striving to achieve. The one thing that made me really decide on our call, I was going to ask you ladies what you want to talk about on our next call in 2 weeks, but it sounds like leadership development. Can I get a hands up? That sounds great, because it sounds like that it was every single one of you, regardless if you had a phenomenal year last year, if you have started the year great this year, or if you're kind of in that rebuilding stage, which I know a lot of us coaches go through that. And if you're no longer in the rebuilding stage and you're going on the up and up, just, you know what I mean? Obviously it's moving forward and continuing it, but we all kind of go through that rebuilding stage. And so this will be exciting. This will be really, really exciting. I'm excited for this call. I want to just say real quick, because it is 11:58. So another thing real quick is, like I said, when I sent you guys, ladies, this message was our calls will be 40 minutes at most. If I can prop them into 30, that'll be perfect. Now, obviously this was kind of a shorter call because I really just wanted to see where all you ladies are at, have you introduce yourselves. But I do have one question, and maybe since there's so many of you, maybe put it in the chat thread. But do you want another group, or do you want just a message thread? And real quick before you say anything, is if we want the group, we literally can just put stuff that you want to share with the group. Like if it's your marketing plan, if it's, that stuff. Or would you rather just not have another group and just keep it to a chat thread? Will you go ahead and plug it in there? I have a feeling, I don't know where this is going to go. Message thread, chat, group, resources, share, group. I'm okay with group. Message. Okay. Message. Cool. So I don't know, Christy. I like your honesty. Okay. So it sounds like I will be creating a group, but I will tell you right now, it will just be a place for you to plug in your best practices or things to share. It may be an opportunity too, if you're looking for somebody to be on your team call, for it to go in there. But I will tell you this, I will always message in the chat thread and about upcoming calls, just the reminder on that. Does that sound good? So don't be bombarded, but it will be a place for you to go if you want to get resources. I will also pop a little couple things in there. But as we all know, the most important thing is building your business, staying in phase one. We obviously just got back from New Leader Conference, and literally I love this because Melanie Mitro shared, even our top coach, who is a phenomenal leader. She spends 80% of her time on her individual business. The other 20% is to her team. And that's from our top coach. So I would say just don't get occupied by the shiny things. Make sure that you are, staying in that phase one. That is the most important. Oh my gosh, Courtney, I want your dog. Okay. But with that being said, ladies, I really appreciate each of you showing up today. If you ever need me, of course, please do reach out. There's just a couple last things I do want to share with you. There is a new elite report that does come out this Friday, as you all know, which I know I've worked with every single one of you. I do get that early. I will be back in the office on Thursday. I'm taking Tuesday and Wednesday off, but I will be back in the office on Thursday. If I do get it and you're really driving to see where you're at, of course, just message me. Along with that, regardless of your goals and what you're working towards this year, I would really highly plug and suggest that you fill out the Elite Goal Guide so you know where your business is tracking every single second. Not to get consumed by the numbers, but for example, if you have 3 coaches that hit Success Club, but one of them didn't have HD, you would not get that point in that category. And that is an opportunity for you right then to course correct and make sure that your coaches are, obviously getting their products paid for, they're hitting Success Club, those types of things. So there's that. There's also something really great going on the Beachbody Champs page this week. It is the Beachbody Champions Boot Camp, where every morning at 11 a.m. Eastern. So that would be 9 a.m. my time. It'd be 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I really have to think about that. It is a boot camp with some phenomenal leaders. And it literally is talking about the vital process. I would really plug and suggest that you you look at those live videos that are coming in. Now, obviously they are live videos. You can listen to them anytime, but it might be something great for your team if you're needing that. The last thing I will just say is our next call is on March 20th. This will be bi-weekly. Like I said before, I do not want to waste your time. I want to make sure that we're showing up and giving the greatest content. So please, on our next call, please do bring your best practices when it comes to leadership development. And if you're thinking, well, Brittany, that's why what I said. I promise you, you have created leaders. You're all in this group. You're all a 5-star diamond, okay, lifetime rank, and you have created leaders. So write down your best practices of what helped you, and I'm just going to have all of you share, so then that way we can go into further discussion on that. Does that sound good? Ooh, long-winded Nancy over here. Okay. Thanks, ladies. Have an amazing, amazing day. I'll talk to y'all soon. If you need anything in the meantime, do not hesitate to reach out. But I just adore every single one of you. I'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye, ladies.